first, let's start with the inspired makeup. So as you can see, Ariana Grande wears a lot of pinks and mattes, so I'm going to be using my Naked 3 palette for that. But first, I shall prime my eyelids using my MAC Bare Study Paint Pot, and this is just going to act as a base all over our eyelid, and it'll help keep the shadows on longer. Now we're going to take the Naked 3 palette, and the first shade I will be taking is the first matte white, and it is Strange, and I'm just going to be putting this on the inner corner and a little on the lid just to start with the matte shades, and then take the second matte shade, which is Limit, and this is just a matte pinky rose, and we're going to put this all over the lid because as you saw in the picture, she just had an all over sort of pink matte color on her lid, and I think this works very nicely for there. Next, I'm taking the third matte color, which is Nooner, and it is a matte brown, and then I'm going next to it for Trick, which is a gold shimmery color, and I'm starting this in the crease, just lightly patting it, and then moving it to the center of my lid, just to add a little bit of shimmer, but still sort of depthening up the look. Next and lastly, I'm taking the two darkest shades at the end, mixing with a little bit of the matte brown Nooner, and we're just going to lightly define the crease because if you saw the picture, her eyelids were mostly one shade and she just had a little bit of definition. Now to brighten up the eyes, I'm just taking this Pearl Champagne eyeliner, and we're going to be putting this on our waterline, and this is just going to make your eyes look brighter and bigger, and I really like the little bit of shimmer it adds to the look. Then we gotta do Ariana's signature winged eyeliner. So for this, just take whatever liner you like to use. I recommend liquid or gel, and I am definitely not a pro at this. It takes some time and efforts, but try to line your upper lash line up pretty thick and then do a slight wing that is also pretty thick on the outer lash line. So you can just see me trying to struggle with this here. I'm still working on it. Yeah. So I had to do the rest off camera, but once you're done with the eyeliner, then you're going to want to add mascara, and since Ariana's lashes are so long and voluminous, I actually like taking these little wispy eyelashes and just put them at the end of my eyes, and then you're done with the eye makeup. So now let's move on to the base and face. So I first took a primer just because Ariana's skin is so smooth, and then I took my favorite foundation, which lately has been the Stila Stay All Day, but you can just use whatever foundation, concealer, slash powder that you are comfortable with at the moment. Ariana Grande has very defined cheekbones, so for this I'm going to be using my e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer palette. So I'm first lightly taking the blush and sweeping it across my cheeks just to give a pink rosy glow. Then I'm taking the bronzer and I'm just defining it into my cheekbones, along the temples, and along my jawbone and neck. And this is just going to make your face look slimmer and super rosy and bronzed. As you can see, she likes her bright pink but matte lips, so I'm going to be taking the Mica Beauty Cosmetics Tinted Lip Balm in the shade Fiesta, and this is just a matte pink, more like a berry-ish raspberry color, but I'm just going to be applying this to my lips, and I think it works really well with the look. Or you will see Ariana rocking a nude pinkish sparkly lip. So this one is just from NYX. I love it, and I think it's a perfect nude color. For hair, you have to do the signature Ariana half up, half down, big curled look. So the curling iron I'm using is just a Revlon 2-inch, and I'm just curling this sort of towards my face. It doesn't really matter since it's mostly the curls at the bottom. There's mostly curled at the bottom. It's very voluminous though, so just the bigger the barrel, I guess, the better, and smaller sections if you want a little bit tighter, but if you want it to be more looser, then use just bigger sections like I did.